I'm Siobhan Gibson, and I'm the principal of Center City Brightwood campus. My history with the school is that this is my third year as principal of this campus. My vision for the Brightwood campus is to really be an extraordinary school. In DC, so many parents and students are confronted with ordinary places that do things the same way and try to meet all students at the same point. And we want to make sure that we meet students exactly where they are and build from that point. Yes, at least 55% of our students are proficient in reading and math, and that's due to really intentional work around data-driven instruction. So looking at data from short cycle assessments, long cycle assessments, some community partners such as the Achievement Network, recently using NWEA MAP, and identifying student gaps and needs and using all staff members effectively. Yes, I am personally responsible. I think everything that happens in this school falls on my shoulders in some shape or form, but most importantly, the student achievement. Our academic expectations for students always starts with trying your best. We recognize that an important character trait is perseverance. So even though things may not come easily, we expect students to keep working through things, to support one another, to be actively engaged, to take risks, and most importantly, to try day to day in all of the tasks that they encounter. I absolutely believe that hard work is a character trait and marker for success. We believe in the work hard, get smart model, so that as much as you put in is what you're going to get out, and even more so. So we emphasize hard work for all of our teachers and our students. We use a number of different data tracking mechanisms to see where students are doing across the year. Of course, we grade students and we look at grade books and grades on assignments throughout the day and over the course of time, but we also look at various streams of data, recognizing that no one source tells the entire picture of how students are performing and what they need to work on. So teachers analyze that, the school leadership team analyzes that, and we build plans for instruction and thus student achievement. Our behavioral expectations for students are rooted in no-nonsense nurturing, which is a form of classroom management and building relationships with students. Within the classroom, teachers do manage their own classroom and provide students ample opportunity for engagement within a safe environment. Student infractions within the classroom are given checks, and then checks indicate ramped up tiered consequences amounting to timeouts, reflections, conferences with teachers, and if necessary, contact with parents. We enforce rules by making sure that all teachers use the no-nonsense nurturing approach consistently. So we have similar language and consequences from pre-K to grade 8. If there are infractions that warrant administrator support, we chime in by really having a conference with the student to finding out what happened in the situation that led a student to act or behave in a particular way. If necessary, we'll bring in the school counselor and or parents to support the remediation as well. We reward good behavior by our positive behavior system, which is called Scholar Dollars. So across the day, students can earn Scholar Dollars, which are fictional forms of money that they can turn in for prizes and incentives. Scholar Dollars are given to students who demonstrate the core values consistently. We have 10 of those, and they can be given at any point throughout the day by any adult in the building. Yes, the school-based leadership team are the first line of professional development for teachers. That starts off by being very present and available throughout the school day, being in classrooms, doing observations, and providing feedback to teachers in a timely manner. From those feedback conversations, we develop action steps, which will help classroom performance. Additionally, our students dismiss at 1:30 every Friday so that our teachers can engage in professional development around either trends that we're seeing across the building from observation cycles or topics that we know we want to tackle in a particular point in the school year. And school-based leaders do develop those. We work very closely with our human resources department, as Center City is a network of 6 schools to fill vacancies. We have a criteria for teachers that we're looking for. First and foremost, looking for highly qualified or certified teachers in DC, and then really finding teachers that are good fits within our building. So teachers that have had experience working with our demographic population, teachers that have had experience working with a pre-K through 8 campus, teachers that are interested in working on a small campus where you really get to know students deeply, teachers that are committed to professional development because we are very present and pushing practice day to day, teachers who are interested in forming relationships with students and families, and teachers that want to grow. We want teachers that are going to be with us for some time so that they can grow with the school. Our teachers are formally evaluated 4 times a year, and those evaluations consist of informal observations throughout the quarter, but one formal observation 4 times a year, which is followed by a debrief conversation. Those rankings are then tabulated into a raw score from 1 to 4, 1 being not effective and a 4 being highly effective. From those evaluations each quarter, we build plans to support teachers to ensure that they continue to move along the trajectory at an appropriate pace. We are very thankful that we can engage parents on the day-to-day basis. We have a very warm and welcoming community in which parents are always around and always willing to support in the ways that they can, which fits their schedule or family makeup or what have you. I'd say the most powerful ways that we engage families are through our academic parent-teacher team meetings in pre-K through grade 5 and in our student-led conferences in grade 6 through 8. So 3 times a year, parents come in and get to hear exactly about where their students stand in terms of data for grade level mastery. And parents are given strategies that they can use at home to support their students after goal setting. And then we come back every 90 days to check progress on those goals and celebrate successes and build additional plans to support where we did not hit the mark. I try to be available to parents as often as possible. Typically, the best time to reach me is from 7:30 to 8 o'clock in the morning, right before school starts, or right at the end of the school day at 4 p.m. Additionally, I'm available for parents for phone calls and conference calls across the day as scheduled.